Hi, and welcome back to Dwayne's Guitar Lessons. We are doing guitar build number 3. And I just want to kind of show you the process where I'm at. I told you I was painting it with some white primer. And I used white just because I had it. You know, I could have used other color, but I decided I have some white primer, so I used that. And then now what I'm doing is wet sanding it, because when you paint it, especially when it's hot, like outside, today it's pretty hot. It's been hot here Colorado for a few days, like in the 90s, and you have it, drying, it gets a little, what they call kind of like an orange peel, where it feels kind of rough. So you got to wet sand it. And I'm just taking some 220 here, putting it into, some water, and just kind of wet sanding all the roughness out of it. And you'll notice that after you wet sand it, it'll get smooth. So then you can just kind of feel the difference. You can feel where it's smooth. And then if it takes off some of the primer, that's okay. You can either shoot it with another coat or shoot it with the actual base coat that you're going to make it. And a lot of the paints nowadays have primer in them. So they're kind of, it's not like a two-process thing anymore. It's more of a one process. But since I'm doing this kind of like I did the other one, I decided to do the primer separate. So, like I said, on the second guitar, I hope you've been watching these videos. That second guitar was more of an SG, that one. This one's more of a LP, a Les Paul style. And so this one's going to be cool. I'm working right now, working on the back because, like I said in the other video, and if you haven't watched that video, I recommend going back and watching it. It's pretty cool. It's got some good information in there. This, I like this. See, after you wet sand, it feels real smooth after you wet sand it. So that's what's kind of cool about that. But after you let it dry, it gets real hot. It gets kind of coarse, like rough. So you wet sand it, and as I can see with the wet sanding that I'm doing on here, I've got some spots here that I need to touch up, so I'm going to take some more of my primer and just touch that up. And here's the front. And what I really like about this guitar that's really cool is it's really two pieces of wood, and you can really see it, and that's why I've taped it up like that, because I'm going to paint the front different than the back, and you're going to be able to see the two pieces of wood. They normally, like Gibson, will put a binding on that, but they didn't do that on this one. It's just but you'll be able to clearly see you got the mahogany body and the maple top, and it's not even just like a veneer. Like veneer is usually just a thin piece of wood they put on there. This is actually pretty thick, and you'll see that when I take off the tape and we get it painted and stuff. But this looks really nice. It's got an arch to it, like Gibson does, and you can see the line there because it's two halves like it's supposed to be. I mean, this is a really nice body. I'm really happy with this body. This body looks really nice. So hopefully this guitar will turn out really good. And I want to say thank you once again for watching. And hopefully you've watched the other ones. If you haven't, I would highly suggest going back and checking them out. Basically, they're on me building my guitars. I just started this. It's been kind of fun. I built a guitar for myself a while back. And people said they looked nice, sounded good, so I thought, well, let me try to build another one. So I got the SG, and I built that one. That one came out pretty good. And now I'm working on this third one here. So, and what's cool is they're all going to be different. I didn't really plan it that way, it just kind of happened that way, but I've got another one that's coming that's going to be like this one too. So these are going to be really nice. So there we are in the process. I've wet sanded that smooth. And as I can see, I've got a few spots I got to touch up, so I'll probably put another coat of primer on there. And then I'll get, of course, wet sand it again. And when I feel it's ready, then we'll do the base coat. Okay? So thanks again for watching. Like the video. Leave me some comments if you'd like. And I will see you on the next one. Thanks.